The second you're accepting a paycheck, there's so much more pressure. And I feel like I felt that with YouTube as well. I was even kind of like on the fence about sharing what my new job was. Like maybe I should just keep it to myself. Hi guys, it's Adria. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing an old-fashioned get ready with me. I'm a little rushed today. I have a bit of anxiety.
Just chill out.
But we're gonna sit down, do some makeup. We're gonna talk about my new job, talk about mental health things, talk about some jewelry that I just got. Why is my doctor's office calling me right now? Everything happens as soon as I sit down to film. I have 1 hour, so okay. Let's get into the get ready with me. First and foremost, I want to apologize if the lighting is a little off, and I am also using my new camera. It's a rainy day today. Let's do some skincare. Guys, like literally just setting up to do this video, one of my fake nails came off. My little press-on nails my sister Liv made for me. All of my nail glue is dried up. Do you ever have one of those mornings where it's like everything is going wrong? You know, it's all very like first world problems, whatever. Who cares? You have to just keep going. And I have work in 1 hour. 1 hour, so we're a bit crunched for time. So I'm gonna do a very simple look today. We're not gonna do a full glam. So hey guys, we're getting this face on. All right. I just need to take a breath. I'm like, okay, I have an hour. And my hair's already done pretty much, or I could just put it in a ponytail. It's not a big deal. Before we really get into the get ready with me, be sure to like up the video. It helps in the algorithm. You can leave a comment down below. That also helps. And you know what really helps that I learned recently is just copying the link to the video. You don't even have to share it with anybody. But if you just hit copy link, that really boosts videos in the algorithm as well. I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, LUISA Jewelry. I have been a fan of them for so long, so when they reached out to me to do this sponsorship, I was like thrilled. My little necklace that I have on today, as well as these earrings. If you are like me and you love just a fun little jewelry stack moment, LUISA is perfect for you. They are tarnish proof, water resistant, hypoallergenic, and skin friendly, which is great for me because I have very sensitive skin. They are such beautiful and high quality pieces, and a cute little jewelry stack will make you feel so much more put together even when you're still getting ready. Even though I don't have my makeup on yet, just looking at my jewelry, I'm like, I feel so elegant and chic. Be sure to click my link down below or scan the QR code that is on screen and you can check out LUISA Jewelry. They have something for everyone, whether you are silver or gold girly. They have rings, bracelets, necklaces. It's like a perfect gifting option. We have the holidays coming up, or you know, you can just gift yourself something as well. Just so gorgeous. Oh, I am obsessed. I am obsessed. So thank you, LUISA, and we will continue to put my face on. Okay, guys, I'm stressed out, but I can't tell you guys how excited I was to get that sponsorship offer from LUISA because genuinely have been a fan for maybe a couple years. I've seen other content creators be sponsored by them, and I'm like, I just threw my beauty blender all the way across my room. Okay, I'm flustered. I hit record, my doctor's office is calling me. I'm just like, I don't know. And I sat down to film and I had the wrong memory card in my camera. Sometimes it just feels like everything is working against me constantly. It just recently was World Mental Health Day. I think it was like a week ago today that I'm posting this. It was like October 10th. And I wanted to film this get ready with me then. I'm like, oh yeah, like World Mental Health Day. I feel like that's something that I've always been able to connect with you guys on. It's just like being open about our mental health. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick, toffee. I like to use that as bronzer. I feel like I haven't been sharing what I've been using. Today I just went in with the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion on the skin. I do that when I don't want like a full coverage look. And then I did my e.l.f. camo concealer, which this is a really good drugstore concealer. I feel like it's really comparable to like something you'd get at Sephora. So love that. I was gonna film this little get ready with me on Friday. So it is now a Monday now when I'm filming this. Yeah, it was World Mental Health Day. I'm like, yeah, like let's connect with my besties. I was having such a bad day. Did you just hear that burp? So recently I've been in like a little health flare up, and I even posted a TikTok of it, just kind of jokingly, like, your labs are fine. Yeah, so we went away to Florida. We've been back for a week today. We came back last Monday. Since then, I've kind of been in a bit of a flare. I feel like even before that, I was kind of battling with it. This is Thrive Cosmetics Brow Gel. Yeah, I've been in like a flare. I'll put in a video here. So I have this issue with my skin where it will get so uncontrollably itchy. If I even touch my skin, it's so itchy. And this was me on Friday, and I was gonna film this Get Ready With Me then, and I'm like, you know what, girl, I can't do it. Ooh, let's go in with my NYX Ultimate Warm Neutrals. This is literally my everyday go-to palette. I feel like if you're newish to makeup and or you need a new palette and you're like, I don't know what to use, I would highly recommend this to anybody, like a beginner or a pro. Like, it's just so cute. Brandon actually picked this out for me. I think it was like last Christmas. He got me a bunch of makeup. But yeah, every now and then I go into like this flare up with my body. It kind of just feels like my overall immune system, honestly. It's like my lymph nodes hurt, my skin itches, my intestines are just a mess. Like, they feel like they're on fire. It's so weird. And like, even touching my skin makes it itch. Like last night, Brandon was so sweet. He wanted to give me like a pedicure after I got out of the shower, and he was sitting there like scraping the skin off the bottom of my feet, and even just him doing that made my feet itch uncontrollably. And on top of all of that, it really messes with my mental health as well. Like, it makes me feel so anxious and depressed and just fatigued and drained. It's so weird. I was actually vlogging on Friday amongst all of my anxiety, which I shouldn't have. I deleted it. I'm like, you know what? I feel like I used to be way more okay with sharing bad aspects of my mental health. And granted, like, there is a certain degree of humanity. Is that the word? I was gonna say humility. There is a certain degree of like relatableness with that, you know? It's like, oh, people can relate to that. But then it's also like, am I just turning on a camera and crying? Am I just sitting here crying? So I was like, you know what? I turned on my camera, I cried, I felt really upset about my physical health and whatever. I had a moment, I cried, and then you know what? I deleted the video. Like, who cares? Like, just because I recorded it doesn't mean it needed to see the light of day. It was like a diary, you know? It was like a little video diary. I vented, got it out, and then I moved on. And listen, I know that there's those of you out there who love that I'm an open book in some aspects, and like that's essentially how I've built my following, is like just being relatable. And it's like, hey, I'm struggling with this. This is real life, you know? Like, I'm having a bad day, I'm crying, I'm upset. But I also feel like at the same time I need to protect myself as well, because I feel like when I was younger, I didn't always think it through, you know? And it's important to protect yourself, because that's really vulnerable to get on camera and just cry. And I'm not saying I'll never do that again, but I don't know. I feel like the internet is just so, it feels like a completely different environment than the YouTube that I built my following with. I feel like we center so much on like rage bait and engaging with things that are like, ooh, this is drama, ooh, this person's crying, ooh, this person's upset, ooh, this person messed up. We get a thrill on that, and it's just like, I like my videos to be fun, and you know, we can talk about mental health and health related things and things that are stressful without breaking down. You know, I'd rather sit here and talk to you about it retrospectively and with myself calmed than sitting here like crying my makeup off. And you know, that was only a few days ago. And it's like, okay, now I'm in a better place to even just discuss it. Let me see what my doctor even said. That wasn't even related to what I was just talking about, oddly. That's just about my medication. Mental health awareness. All right, I lit a candle back there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it smells like s'mores. I got it from like this little small business, and it smells so freaking good. Brows. I'm really like almost done my makeup, honestly. Let's do a little gold. I actually got this off the TikTok shop. Look Av. This little gold thing. I love this thing. I'll do like a little arch on my inner corner, And then I'll do like a little dot under the eye. I feel like it really draws attention to the pupil. But how are you guys doing? Enough about me. How are you guys doing? I want to check in the comments. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a little bit. I've missed you. Hello. I really haven't seen you guys since our last podcast episode, and I know you guys have been loving the podcast with Brandon and I really appreciate all of the support on that. It's been a little bit since we have filmed it, just because like I said, we went to Florida. We went to his brother's wedding. So October so far has been a little hectic. And like I said, I started my new job, so we will get into that. I want to know what you guys are proud of lately. If you have something that feels like a little win lately, I would love to hear about that. I'm addicted to Lottie London blush. So cute. So my new job is in social media, and it's working for a waxing brand. The brand is called Tress Wellness. If you guys want to follow to like see me there, I'm one of their new TikTok live hosts. And yeah, I go live and I essentially demo this wax kit and encourage people to buy it. And it's basically like QVC, millennial QVC. And I love it. I seriously love it. I love it so much. It's just such a perfect job for me. And like everyone that knows me that has seen me do it is like, you're a natural. Like I couldn't even tell you were nervous about it. Cause my first day I was nervous, right? Yeah, like my family that supported my stream, they were like, I could not tell you were nervous. So I'm like, okay, that's good. I'm glad for that. This makeup is, like I said, we're doing a quick, easy look today because I'm in a bit of a rush. So it's 11:15 right now and I have to go live at noon. Yeah, I do have like a schedule, but I can like pick up streams if I want to stream more. And it is only part-time, but I feel like it's been good for me, you know, even though it's only a few days a week. And I do also get commission on sales. So if you guys want to like join in on the TikTok live, you can follow the Tress Wellness TikTok and you can catch me there. I appreciate those of you guys who popped in to say hello. Like someone came in and was like, Adria in her QVC era. I'm like, that's so sweet. I don't think I want to do eyeliner today. Do you guys, you ever have one of those days where you're like, I can't do eyeliner today. I just can't do it today, girl. It's not happening. This is the LA Girl pencil in brown. I've been loving brown on my eyes lately. I used to be like black mascara, black eyeliner, but now I'm kind of like, give me the brown. All right, this thing needs to be sharpened, so I'm treading lightly here. But yeah, I have really been loving my new job. And what's really crazy is, so it's me and like 2 other TikTok live hosts. I was the first one to go live, and I really didn't want to be the first one to go. I was like, oh, like I'm scared. Lo and behold, I was first. I got really great feedback. Like my first day I made, I think 3 or 4 sales. So I sold 4 waxing kits and I was like, you know, I'm so proud of myself. And, you know, like I said, I want to hear anything that you guys are proud of lately. I feel like it's so important to have moments of reflection for yourself to be like, oh my gosh, look at what I did. Because honestly, this is a job that I prayed for. Back a year ago when I got my, I took a few courses in social media, like Meta and, what is it called? Social media, I'm drawing such a blank. I've had such brain fog lately. I apologize. Not management, but like, oh my gosh, I am drawing such, I'm drawing such a blank, but I took a few courses in social media last year just to kind of amplify what I already know and enjoy doing. I'm like, hey, social media is like my passion in life. I love doing it. I've done it for so long. Like, why don't I just get a few certifications that would make me more qualified for different, you know, social media jobs, you know. And I applied to, I think it was like 70 jobs from October of last year to like August of this year when I got hired. This is the L'Oreal Panorama mascara, and I think it's in like brown black. I have been loving this. Brandon thought I had fake eyelashes on when I was wearing this. I'm like, no, it's just my new mascara. Yeah, like this. I actually thought it was the one that was trending on TikTok. I think it's called like the Extensionist or something. It's this same looking tube, but in silver. And I'm like, they look too similar, whatever. But I've been loving this. I think it's so cute. I don't even need false lashes with this. So if you're looking for a new mascara, Panorama. But yeah, like this is a job that I like just hoped and prayed for. I love being able to work from home. I love, you know, being able to like pick up shifts, and, you know, it's in social media, and it's something that I don't want to brag. I feel like I'm relatively good at social media. I enjoy it. So I think that makes me better at it. When you enjoy doing something, it definitely makes you better at it. So something that interests me for sure. I need to do a video cleaning out my closet. I feel like I do that every like spring, summer, and then fall, winter season. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. I need to just like clean out my closet and get rid of stuff. I need to breathe. I have 40 minutes. I have 40 minutes and I'm almost done, really. I'm gonna do some setting spray. This is my e.l.f. Power Grip setting spray. So, been liking my new job. It is a little nerve-wracking because I'm still relatively new to like waxing itself, though what I'm selling is a beginner's at-home waxing kit. So it is tailored for beginners. I'm not like an esthetician or a waxer or anything like that, but yeah, it's just kind of showing off the little kit and encouraging people to buy it. I have like a whole in-depth like do's and don'ts, a whole script I go through, and it's really fun though. Like, it's really just kind of a fun hangout. So if you guys want to like join, my typical shift is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, noon to 2 Eastern Standard Time. So if you guys want to come hang with me, I would love to see you there. It's always nice to have familiar faces in there and just like people that know me. It makes me feel like this isn't so scary because there are people in there that obviously don't know me, and that can be a little intimidating at times. But yeah, like Brandon pops in even while he's at work. I'm gonna do some setting powder. One Size Beauty setting powder in pink. My mom gave me this because she didn't know how to use it. I'm like, I'll teach you how to use it. She's like, no. My mom will like spend so much money on makeup, and if she can't figure it out, she'll just like give it to me, and I'm just like, let me give you a customized tutorial. Like, I will do it on your face and show you. Moms are so funny though. They're like, I don't want to learn a new skill. Anybody else's mom like that? Though I kind of get that though. I'm kind of a similar way. Like, when I have my way of doing something, I really don't want to change it up, even if it would make my life easier. But yeah, Florida was nice. We went for his brother's wedding, and I was actually fortunate enough to be their videographer. I don't know if they had even looked into like a professional videographer, but I asked Brandon, I'm like, do you know if they have a videographer? And he's like, I don't know. Like, I could ask them if they'd let you do it. They were thrilled. Like, we sent our sister-in-law my wedding video that I had done of Brandon and I's wedding, which you can watch here on the channel if you haven't seen that. And she's like, okay, I'm crying at work. Like, I would love if Adria could do that for us. And I don't know why I felt like I was overstepping with doing that, even though it's like videography is expensive. I looked into it for our wedding, and it's a fortune. So I was more than happy to do it. But talk about a dream job. If I could wake up tomorrow with my dream, like, it would be wedding videography, or even just videography in general. Like, I love, as much as I love being on camera and in front of the camera, I love being behind the camera. Love it. What is that weird vehicle? I think it's sucking up the leaves. Okay, wait, new dream job. I want to do that. I want to suck up those leaves on the side of the road. But yeah, like, being a wedding videographer would just be an absolute dream come true. So yeah, I'm like, I need to like build a portfolio. So them allowing me to film their wedding and make them a beautiful little wedding video was like an honor and a pleasure. I'm like, thank you so much for allowing me to do this. I am still working on it, and I need to look into getting like an LLC. It is kind of overwhelming and daunting, but exciting nonetheless. I'm gonna do some Lottie London little freckles. Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but back in like 2019 was when I kind of started my little videography dream, and I filmed one wedding then, and honestly, I'm not super proud of that video with how it came out, because one of the cameras I used was not the best quality. I'm not ashamed of it, but like, would I use it in a portfolio? I don't think so, just because I don't know, I think you should be proud of all of your work. And here's the thing also, I feel like it's really normal with anything artsy to look back at your body of work and be like, oh, I don't like this anymore, this is embarrassing. Like I do that all the time with everything I make, whether it's painting or drawing or videos or like, I go back and forth with being proud and like embarrassed. So how many fake freckles are too many? I don't know. And it was also nice to do a wedding where I wasn't being paid for it and like there was zero pressure, you know what I mean? Like, cause I was a guest and they said like, we still want you to feel like a guest there. And obviously they weren't paying me. So, and I feel like that took a lot of the pressure off of me where it's just like, okay, this is like more of a chill environment. I don't have to like put so much pressure on myself, which is good for me. And that's how I felt shooting my first wedding. Like the fact that it was unpaid and it was kind of just like for portfolio purposes made it so much more relaxed. Cause the second you're accepting a paycheck, there's so much more pressure. And I feel like I felt that with YouTube as well. Like as soon as YouTube started paying me, it was like, I feel pressure, I'm scared, I don't wanna mess this up. Like, it's weird how it changes. There was even like this study where they had these 10-year-olds creating art, and then they started offering them money for the art, and then they didn't wanna do it anymore. And so, it's so weird how our brains become like, I don't wanna do this anymore now that I'm making money from it. You should never do something you're good at for free, on the one hand, right? You need money to live. I would love to do wedding videography for free and just like bless people with like beautiful videos just because I love making them. But like, that's not, that's not sustainable. I can't do that. You know, unfortunately we need money to live and that's just the world we live in. But you know, okay, like I feel like for how rushed I was and how anxious I was, like it's turning out all right. Yeah, like filming the wedding was just honestly so cool. Like I just loved it. And at the end of the night, we even had like one of their wedding guests come up to us. Well, it was like me first because Brandon wasn't there. But like she came up to me and she was like, oh, are you like a professional videographer? I'm like, no, it's kind of more just so like amateur. It's just really a hobby of mine at this point, but I would like to be. And she was like, oh, like you just looked so professional. Like I could tell you knew what you were doing. Your camera looks so legit. And I'm just like, thank you so much. Like, that's so nice. I don't even know you. Like, that is so sweet of you. I need lips, please. I don't have any lips. Just some quick lips. Quick lips, guys. Okay, this is my Wet n Wild gel lip liner. Love these. Okay. But yeah, just to hear that at the wedding was just so nice. And, you know, I kind of have like, I guess you could call it imposter syndrome, where it's just like, I feel like everyone can tell that I don't know what I'm doing. But, you know, fake it till you make it too. That's kind of where I'm at. It's just like, you know what I've realized in my 30s is that like, nobody knows what they're doing. We have experience with things and we get comfortable with doing certain things, but ultimately, like, do we know what we're doing? No. We're all, like, this is all of our first time living. We're figuring it out. You kind of just have to act as if you already know what you're doing. And that's what everybody's doing. That's what your coworkers are doing. That's what your family's doing. That's what your parents did raising you. Like, it's just, I have to act like I know what I'm doing. And people will believe I know what I'm doing. But do I? No. And once you realize no one like truly knows what they're doing, it's kind of a freeing feeling, right? Because I used to look at like other people, like other content creators, or like even looking at your parents raising you, it's like, oh, they know what they're doing. Like they're pros, like they have all this experience, but it's like, no. I also just had this moment of realization that I've been yapping for like 40 minutes and I have to get on a live stream and talk for 2 more hours. And I'm like, I'm already done talking. Oh my gosh. Y'all wanna see like my little Angelina Jolie lip hack? Okay, ready? Brandon and I say that she has lip cleavage, which is like, okay, that's funny. But like, go like this with your lip pencil right in the middle and give yourself that Angelina Jolie lip cleavage. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Has this been entertaining? I need to do more get ready with me's. I feel like this has been like therapeutic for me and fun. I was like so anxious at the beginning of this, but now I'm kind of like, okay, I'm chill. You know what I want to invest in? You know what I want to treat myself to? I want to treat myself because this is my favorite lipstick, 755 Nude Thrill by Maybelline, which is like discontinued. I want to treat myself to like a MAC nude lipstick because like MAC is so girl, right? Like that was like the origin of makeup and girl. And I just saw like this MAC nude lipstick and now I have it saved in my in my browser on my phone. I'm like, I want that. Like it looks so much like this, but it's MAC. Like, but it's MAC, right? And I only own one piece of MAC makeup and it was literally from my great aunt like 15 years ago. And why I still have it? I should probably throw it away. And I'm like, you know what? I can justify $30 on a lipstick because I would use it every day. And it's MAC. I'm not even someone that's all about names and brands and designer and all that. That's like not me. But the fact that I remember like learning about MAC in like high school and being like, whoa, that's makeup. Then I just pop on my little Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip gloss. This is like my everyday lip gloss. It was clear when I got it, but I feel like I look so washed out with this light. But again, it's like such a cloudy day today. So I'm using like ring light. So I'll do a little bit of brow gel. Yeah, so I've just been trying to be proud of myself and like my little small wins here and there. And it's just nice to feel proud of myself. And it's really the first job that I've had aside from my own social media that I feel I can be proud of it and like I'm good at it. And it's something that won't give me burnout. Like, because when I worked in like customer service, like retail, it was just so draining. I have the utmost respect for anyone that works with the general public, whether you're like a nurse or a cashier, anything where you're like answering a phone or people coming up to your counter or because like I would come home every day and just sob. Like I couldn't do it. And I feel like everybody should have to work customer service at least once because it will humble you. I also feel like I need to do a video about, because I did a video a while ago about like emetophobia. We won't get into that, but like on the topic of mental health, like jobs that I wanted but couldn't do because I have emetophobia. Even some of my TikToks are kind of like emetophobia related and it's funny. I feel like it's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still there and it sucks. And if I could have one wish, if I could have a genie grant me one wish, it would be to not have emetophobia. Like as much as anxiety and OCD and all that sucks, like I can live with that. Like that's fine. If that's the cards I've been dealt, like I can live with that. But like emetophobia is debilitating. Like it sucks. I remember I wanted to be an art teacher and I'm just like, I could not work in a school. I could not work in a school with kids because hello, like kids just like randomly puke. This could turn into a whole tangent. Is my makeup done? Like yes, but also no. I feel like I'm having a bad hair day. I'm just trying to celebrate small wins because like even like I said Friday when I wasn't feeling well, I still showed up to work. I still showed up and got on the live stream and even Brandon was like, I could not tell that you weren't feeling well. I feel like so much of being an adult is just like putting your own feelings aside and your own like personal, I don't feel like I can do this and just doing it anyway, which is hard. You know, just like taking a step back and recognizing that is really good for you. Being like, I got up today. I showed up to work today. I wasn't feeling it today, but I still did it, you know? Like, I wasn't gonna go to the gym, and here I am at the gym. That was me yesterday, by the way. You know, just like acknowledging yourself. Because we seem to really dwell on when we're not doing well, like, oh, I should have done this. Why didn't I do this? Even the other day I said to Brandon, I'm like, what mental illness is it that I feel like a failure if I'm just sitting and relaxing? Like, what is that? And we now call it a grind set. It's not a mindset, it's a grind set. I'm like, I love that. That can be so toxic to just be in like a grind set. I can't just sit and relax. So in the moments when you're just sitting, congratulate yourself for all the stuff that you did do. Cause even like on my Friday stream, like I didn't make any sales and I'm like, damn, like I should have sold something. But then I'm like, you know what? I showed up. I did my best. I don't think anyone could tell I wasn't feeling well. I did it. Let me be a millennial. I did the thing. You know, even if you're like, I wish I had done more. I wish I was in a different place. Like with me, like, you know, I wish I had my videography business and I wish I had like clients and was like making good money doing videography, you know, or like, I wish my YouTube was more successful or like this and that. But like, I've been getting more sponsorships lately. I've been getting more like brand deals, UGC videos, which is like user generated content. Like I just got a deal with a skincare brand and it's like, I have to recognize what I am doing and I have to let go of my grind set. It's okay to not be grinding all the time. I'll literally wake up in the middle of the night and be checking my email and I'm like, why am I doing this? Why? Okay, I have to go. Ew, I'm not feeling my hair. Ew, I'm not feeling my hair. I think I straightened it too much or the humidity killed it. And like my little cowlick here is just like, stop. Like, why is that there? Why is that there? Wait, I need more bronze. Guys, I'm all over the place. This is my Juvia's Place palette. I've been using this as bronzer lately though, like this little brown. I'm recognizing that I'm proud of myself today. I'm proud to have my live streamer job, and like I think about all the people that kind of minimize social media as a career for me, or like, you know, made me feel some type of way about it, like that's not a real job. I don't know, just recognizing the growth that I've had within myself. Dreams sometimes have a weird way of coming true. Like I'm like, oh, I want to be a YouTuber and whatnot, but it's like, you know, if working for a brand, working for their social media ends up being how that happens, or if like being a videographer ends up being how that happens just because I love like filming and editing. It's like dreams sometimes take on a new shape and a new look and you have to recognize it. So this is like my simple, quick glam. I've been filming for 52 minutes. I could have done this faster if I wasn't yapping. Oh my gosh, did I forget highlight? Somebody sue me, take me to court. I forgot highlight. Okay. We are celebrating small wins. I'm granting myself grace and realizing not everything has to be on YouTube, not everything has to be on social media. I can protect like certain parts of my life. I was even kind of like on the fence about sharing what my new job was because I'm like, I don't know, like what if there's people that don't like me that, you know, just want to see me fail at that, or like, I don't know. I'm like, maybe I should just keep it to myself. Maybe I shouldn't post it publicly. But you know what? I'm like, I'm proud of it, so I'm gonna share it and no one can kill my vibe. So thank you guys so much for watching and for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like up the video, comment any of your thoughts down below, anything that you're proud of lately, and learn to let go of the grind set. I don't have to be productive 24/7. Don't forget to check out Ana Luisa Jewelry. You can click my link in the description or scan this QR code. They have a bunch of gorgeous jewelry pieces. I will see you guys again real soon. Until then, panda hugs. I love you guys. Bye. Grind set. Why am I in a grind set? Why do I feel guilty if I'm just relaxing? I don't need to be grinding 24/7. And neither do you, girl.